Yes, but they won't necessarily talk back to us. This is the thing about the medium that we're using. It promotes the video above the response. You can type a few words in underneath, which are pretty small amount of information relative to the content of the big moving images and sounds at the top of the screen. Yeah. So actually, the medium that we're using is a parapet. You know, it's like the priest going up onto the pulpit in a church. Yeah. It's like that. I am now standing on a soapbox because I'm making a YouTube video. Period. Because that's what YouTube promotes. We're not sitting in the middle of a forum. Yeah. We're not sitting in a group, in a circle, talking to people. We're not doing that. We're making a thing that's like a soapbox. It's like a piece of art you put on the wall. The artist is communicating with you, but in order for you to communicate back to the artist, you have to find him first. You have to know that they're even listening to you, even if you send them a message. They might just press delete. Do you know what I mean? And so art, by its very nature, is this putting something up idea and then it being consumed. There's a creation, there's a creator and a consumer in the relationship. That's what art is. It's not a conversation like we're having with each other now.
I do think there seems to be this innate need for looking up, having, sadly, someone else tell you what to do a little bit.
It's part of growing up.
Yeah. I guess you could say that comes essentially from the being, born into a family with parents where there's immediately a hierarchical structure in place. Albeit a loving one, but it's still there. There's still someone above you. So it's innately part of our psyche, I think. And that carries on throughout life. You go to school, you have teachers. You go to work, you have a boss. Blah, blah, blah.
You could say that people of our age, in times gone by, would have been the elders. Because people didn't live as long as they do now. And therefore, perhaps it is now in our DNA to actually start projecting ourselves in this way.
Yeah.
Because we've learned a lot of life lessons.
You could argue that it's actually in our DNA to look up to someone higher than us as well.
Yeah.
Which could explain a lot of the kind of God thing, really, in and of itself.
Yeah, religions.
Looking upwards.
Someone to give you some answers.
Yeah. Someone to guide you. Yeah, a daddy to hold your hand, basically.